All right, guys. We're coming to you with another guerrilla boxing video. So this past weekend, we just had Ryan Garcia fight Javier Fortuna, and although I didn't watch the fight, I didn't really want. I like you already know. I don't really care for Ryan Garcia like that. I think Ryan Garcia is. I won't say a hype job, but I'll just say someone who, who may need to be checked out, who does certain things that you have to question, and then you have to ask yourself, okay, is this guy really worth paying attention to? Now, you have to forgive me, I got a new phone and I'm still learning how to use it. It's a different operating system. So it may take maybe I give or take maybe 3 more videos until I have the background music, until I have my usual spice that I put on the videos. But the thing is this, after the knockout of Javier Fortuna, which I guess gave him some confidence, right? Ryan Garcia, of course, has re-emphasized that his interest in wanting to fight Tank Davis, okay? That's all good. That's fine and dandy, right? I'm pretty sure that fight would be kind of the same situation that we had with the Rolly fight, where, some people were looking forward to it, but Rolly sold the fight a lot. And then because he sold the fight so much, many people kind of were like, okay, cool. Right? So, we look at that situation and we say, okay, cool. This will be a good fight. An entertaining fight. That's what it would be. More than anything else. It would be an entertaining fight. Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis would be an entertaining fight. And I'm pretty sure the buildup will be entertaining as well. I mean, with all respect, Ryan Garcia kind of just started out the call out of Gervonta Tank Davis. He was the main agitator. Keep on calling Gervonta Tank Davis out, right? Now, the thing is about that is, Floyd doesn't really like to cross-promote, Leonard Ellerbe doesn't like to cross-promote for that reason. And another thing about it is that they have already expressed what their plan was to do with Gervonta Tank Davis. Floyd and Leonard Ellerbe, for the most part, are not really interested in Gervonta Tank Davis getting belts, that's not their main interest. Their main interest is him getting highlight knockouts, which may not happen against any of the current champions that you have. At that 130, you have Shakur Stevenson. And then at 135, you have Lord Devin Haney. You know what I mean? So we go to Ryan Garcia, and he is in a better situation to fight Devin Haney. So my question for him is, okay, you mentioned Tank Davis. You even mentioned Teofimo Lopez at 140. Now, I can understand the Teofimo Lopez thing because of the simple fact that, they're, ESPN has been known to work with DAZN. I understand that. This is something I completely understand. Now, with the the Tank Davis, I really don't understand, for the simple fact that, like, they're on different promotions. Like, it would make no sense, right? We know DAZN has worked with ESPN before, and I'm pretty sure they're going to work with each other again more than once. Inshallah, we get the Arthur Beterbiev, Dmitry Bivol unification fight. I mean, we're going to talk about that too. But my thing is, you have Lord Devin Haney, who at one time you were his mandatory, but you opted not to fight him. You opted to fight another. You opted to fight another eliminator instead of just fighting the champion. And then on top of that too, when George Kambosos won against Teofimo Lopez, you were the first one in line trying to get that fight. And it's like, okay, well, there's another champion you can fight who you have a easier access to fight. So why won't you fight him instead? That's just it. That's the question that I have. And it seems like Ryan Garcia is not, I hate to say this, but I think he's just going to ignore Devin Haney. Devin Haney, he put a tweet, I think, about his fight in October, and he doesn't know who he's going to fight. More or less so, I believe it's going to be a Kambosos rematch, if he can't find an opponent. Now, ideally, what we would want to see is we would want to see basically him fight Lomachenko, right? That would be a good fight. That's the fight that would probably answer the questions that people. And to me, there's no question about Lord Devin Haney. There's no questions about Lord Devin Haney. He's the most skillful lightweight right now. Okay, that's just the bottom line. Lord Devin Haney is the most skillful lightweight. They call him email champ because of the simple fact that they call him email champ because they don't want to fight him. They call him pillow-fisted because they simply just don't want to fight him. Okay? Now, the whole thing is, though, and I'm going to end on this note, Devin Haney may not get the credit for the Lomachenko win if he were to be successful and beat Lomachenko, and here's the reason why he wouldn't get the credit. They would say, oh, Lomachenko was inactive because of his duty to his country. They would say, oh, well, he was inactive, so this win doesn't count. That's what they would say. Unfortunately, that's how it usually goes most of the time, So, with that being said, let's wait and see what happens. But that's my question, though. Like, why doesn't Ryan Garcia fight Devin Haney, where they have a past, they have a history, they have an amateur history where they fought each other in the amateurs? And I think there was some, Devin Haney won 2 of them. And I think Ryan Garcia won 1. I think they fought 3 times. So, I mean, why not have this fight instead of a fight that's more difficult to make, right? But we'll wait and see what happens. Fuller signing out. Leave your thoughts, leave your comments on Jadon.